our first ever Ukraine interview.
Yeah, it was really neat to talk to these guys. You can tell, well, Roland,
Yeah,
but this album grabbed us from the first moment. I
very
can
unusual style. Yeah.
really unusual style, really unusual with the whole alchemy themes, and I can't wait to hear from more from these guys. It seems like the Ukraine does have a really good network, which we talk about. And I'm hoping for some resolve to all their problems there. So we can get a lot of these bands, touring again and doing what bands do.
Right.
But anyway, great young man, a lot of talent. Can't wait for more.
Yep. Take it away.
Anyway, so we've really been enjoying this album. You guys really took us by storm. How did you guys come together? Because it seemed like you were in a number of other projects. So
Right.
how did the band originally kind of come together and start off this trio?
Okay, well, so guy, actually, bassist and drummer, they previously played as a band Violent Omen.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I was teaching. I was at school at that moment, so I didn't really play it anywhere. But after a few years, I met a guy, Nikita, that is a bassist from another band, Mankind Res, that I play in. I play that I play. So there I met our drummer Yura, and after a few years of playing in Mankind Res, I met bassist from Tria Prima, Serhi, and we started this project.
So what other, it looks like you had been in a number of other projects before. Did you ever have a worst band that you were ever in?
Actually, I only played in Mankind Red before. I played and I still play
Yeah.
in Mankind. So I can say that I have something worse or better. It's just everything is fine for me right now.
So I love how you have the step-by-step creation of the album cover up on Instagram. Was that
Mhm.
done by a band member?
Uh, you mean
The album art where you kind of have it evolving from a sketch into
uh,
like all the layers.
the artist that actually did discover that she sent us photos. Uh, of these steps. Week one she did like a concept and stuff. She sent us the photo. Week two she did details and stuff. So our bassist did a video of compilation of these photos.
It
So,
was
Gotcha.
really neat to kind of see it come to life
Yeah, it
from,
was cool.
the early sketch and then you add in all the depths and the details. Did you give her
Mhm.
any direction or did you just say a lot of threes?
Yeah, that's what we did actually. We didn't want to limit her limit her limit the artist, so we gave her lyrics for songs. We gave her like all the theme that we're playing around. So all she did is was by her. That's her idea.
Yeah.
I
Turned
even
out
like
great.
how it has three colors.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
this,
Really turned out good.
there's so many threes. You get tired after a while. You keep finding more and more and more.
Yeah.
Really good. Um, so what kind of first inspired you to play guitar? Was it like a compelling event or a person or band you saw?
um, Actually, I tried to think about it, and only for to start playing, I maybe I didn't get any inspiration, but after I started, I began to get into guitarists, and I saw Steve Vai. So Steve Vai is actually gave me like a lot of inspiration. So to start play guitar, I didn't have any inspiration, but to continue learn, evolve in playing, that was Steve Vai.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
Do
Yeah.
you have a favorite guitar?
Favorite guitar? Um well, in my life, I didn't play like a lot of guitars. I recently bought my second in life guitar. That's Ibanez. So I can say that at this moment, this Ibanez guitar is my favorite.
I remember when my son started playing, we started him off with like the $500 one, and then I think I bought him a $3,000 used one. I'm like, the next one is yours because I'm done at this point.
That's a lot of money, yeah, for a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who kind of had the concept of your sound, which is very distinctive, like death metal and dungeon synth and kind of some doom in there too.
And all the alchemy stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mm, you mean who gave us this idea?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it all started from our first rehearsal. That was our first rehearsal, so we sat down, we started to, speak about what we will do, our plans and stuff. So our bassist Sehi, he told us, me and Yura drummer, he told us, what if we start alchemy theme on, and we'll use it across our music. So we agreed to that. And from that moment, all this dungeon scenes, Doom, that was not all that was from the beginning, but when we started to write more songs, all these elements, they step by step was added.
I had to look it up, Tria Prima. It was like I had no idea it was, and I like how you incorporated that in the songs with the sulfur, the mercury,
Yeah.
and the salt all coming. I had to look it up. Was there someone who had a background in that, or like I said, I had to Google it to figure it out. But
Mhm.
was there someone into alchemy prior to this, or something you kind of stumbled upon?
As I know, our bassist was interested in this theme and stuff, so uh, for now I know that he was interested before in this theme, and it's kind of resonates with our cities that we live in. Like there's a lot of alchemists, in our city. I would say that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really like it's something simple like salt, how it's so prevalent and it's in the Bible. They're turning people into pillars of salt. And he gives a thing if like suspicion if you spill salt, you're supposed to throw it over your shoulder.
Mm.
It's crazy how it's such a
Yeah.
simple thing is so prevalent in our and it seems like in
Well,
every
there
culture.
were wars fought over salt, in biblical times. I mean, it's a big deal.
Mm.
Yeah. Wanted to ask you, so what is the metal scene like in the Ukraine right now? I mean, I know you're our first Ukraine interview, so I was just curious. So, are there a lot of bands? Are there just a few? What's the scene
I
like?
never did Death Pill, but I think that was
Well, we never did an
no,
interview
we
with
did
them.
not.
Yeah. So,
Well, I would say we have lots of black metal,
Okay.
NSBM, for example, like genre. Um, we, I would say that we mostly have like all the genres, but most of the popular is black metal. Like in our city, also we have some black metal bands. Um, but metal scene specifically in our city, Zhytomyr, is not that much wide. Metal scene is much wider, like in Kiev, Kharkiv, these cities. But in general, we, you know, have well, not that much, not that wide spectrum, but still we have like the essentials, I would say, like this, like this, and like black, some metalcore as well, something like
Okay.
this.
I saw through your page, I found the dark metal community that kind of
Uh,
pulls everything together. It seems like they do a lot for supporting and promoting
yeah.
shows. How did you kind of get involved with them, or did they come get you?
Well, as I know about this dark metal. It started as a metal meme page, but after some years, the creator of this page he started to do concerts, and after some festivals, he started to incorporate some reviews and stuff. So we started as a band. Not long ago after he began to do this stuff, and I also know the creator of this page. So when we did the EP, um, I told the guys to text him so he and his crew would do a review. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised how huge it was. I was like, that's
Mhm.
great. So many followers, so many links.
Mm.
It's really great. I wish we had something like that. Um, so I was interested like in witchcraft salt, why you kind of chose it as witchcraft. I love it. It was a great concept to kind of meld those two things together.
Mm. Um, well, it was also a bassist idea. Um, I don't really know what driven him to mm, give specifically this idea, but um, I would say need to think about it. I don't really know. That's like what I can say. He just told me use witchcraft salt. Okay, I would use
Right,
it.
right.
I
Understood. Yeah.
he gave me like concept for lyrics, and then I started to working on it and did what I did with lyrics.
How have you guys played out some shows? Like how many shows have you guys done?
Well, we as a band started not that long ago, so we just didn't really had any time to do this. Also, as you know, we're at war right now, so it's a bit hard time for concerts for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can
I
imagine.
can imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, So the guitar lines are so fuzzy and heavy on that Witchcraft song. Do you use certain pedals to kind of create that, or is it a tuning thing?
Well, I would say maybe that's a tuning because I don't really much use that much pedals for playing. Well, it's basic distortion and amp cabinet and some EQ. That's all.
I noticed you listed like a E maestro on some of the guitar solos. So you brought someone else in to kind of do some of the solos?
Yeah, there's all the solos. They are written by Evgeny Maestro. He did all the solos. So yeah, is like well, we have like us three as primary band members, and he like uh, I would say secondary band member. He like he's like exist in our band, but he mm, at the time he's not in like prime prime yeah, not the prime member.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how some of the solos end up with a
Mm,
wah 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 on the
yeah,
end of it. It's very unique for this style of music. It really
make
caught my attention.
mm.
So how did you come to work with the nearest star doing some vocals and starring in your video? Stunning, absolutely, and really great vocals on that.
Yeah, she's also a great vocalist. Well, uh, again, our bassist brought her to our band, so we start to work with her. As I know, he just knew her before, so how it was. We finished the recording part, like we did recording for vocals, we did recording for guitars, drums, and stuff. And just before we would give it to the mixing, so he told us, "What if we add some female vocals to the solo soulful?" Well, we with Euro said, okay, let's try it. So he brought Anira. She recorded her part. We listened to it. That was okay. She also did a video. It was not supposed to go to the clip from or at the beginning, but after we started working on like this video, we incorporated that video uh, as best as we could at the moment. So we did what we what we did. Also, we would call her for our album that we are writing right now.
Mhm.
I saw a little teaser that you guys are working on a full length, so I'm excited for that. Is it going to be like a concept album or just straight tracks?
Well, some of the concept will be here. So there's a book called Goliath, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a story about some some people trying to summon the Goliath, and after they do that, um, the Goliath starts to destroy like everything. So
Oh, wow.
on the album there will be again 3 tracks about that concept. So there will be 3 tracks about it, and some tracks mm, just on the alchemical theme.
I like your vocals. Who are some of your vocal inspirations that you learn to sing like that from?
Mhm. Some time ago, I thought that maybe Corey Taylor from Slipknot was my inspiration, but after some thinking, I decided that it's not. So for now, I it's just that I really wanted to do this vocals, so that's why I. So that's was my like that was my inspiration. Just that I wanted to do this. Yeah.
I was surprised to learn, like, we talked to a few people, and they can actually go to music college and take like a class in vocal
Oh,
fry. I was like,
wow.
wow. Most people just do it.
Yeah.
I know there was
Learn
vocal fry
yeah,
101.
learn death metal vocals, you know.
Well, that's really cool. We don't have anything like this here.
Yeah. Bring in Cannibal Corpse albums and sing along. Yeah.
Who did
Wow.
provided the witchy cackles on this album? Was or was that some sample? I like the kind of wiki.
Uh, on the Witchcraft Salt, you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually us doing this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, that's me.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're multi-talented. Yeah.
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 Uh, yeah, yeah. No. Yeah.
That's all.
Well, we play a game on the show, okay?
Mhm.
It's sort of a metal trivia game. We call it blaspheming monikers, okay? So the way the
Mhm.
game works is on this envelope, I have 5 bands from the metal archives. One of
Mhm.
them is made up. So I'm going to see if you can guess which one of these is not a real band, okay?
Uh-huh.
And you'll notice there's a theme, okay? So the first one is Peculiar 3. The second is Three-Toed Sloth. The third is Three Mexicans from Gorma. The fourth is I Am Three People. And the last one is Three Handsome Guys. So of those, which one do you think is not real?
I think the first one.
Peculiar 3?
Yeah.
No, they're real. They're prog metal from Greece. They have one EP and one full length.
Mhm.
So that leaves Three Toed Sloth, Three Mexicans from Gorma, I Am Three People, or Three Handsome Guys. Which one of those do you think?
Yeah. Uh, that's like some legit names. It's hard.
Just
Um,
take a guess.
okay, let's go with the slot.
Three Toed Sloth?
Yeah.
Very good. That's the one I made up. Yep. That one is not real. Very good. Yeah. I don't know who names their band Three Mexicans from Gorma when they're actually from Italy. So, isn't that crazy? So, anyway. Very good. You got on the second round. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did notice, I really did like your Asphyx cover. I was curious
Yeah.
why it
Yeah.
wasn't on Spotify though. Or is that just
We,
like a bonus track?
well, we decided to upload it only on like free platforms, so we don't have any problems with authors' rights.
Okay. Yeah. Like copyright. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
copyright
It's
and
on Bandcamp, but it's just not on Spotify.
It's
Yeah.
really, really heavy. Were there other covers you had in the running, or did you just pick that one out straight?
just pick that straight.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I know it's a rough time over there, but maybe hopefully eventually, especially with this community that you have, you'll be able to get some festivals in. And
Yeah,
Play some live
um,
shows. Yeah.
I hope so.
is it still difficult to get out of the country?
Yes, the borders are actually closed like
Wow.
from the beginning of this full war from 2022. And still, me, like boys, we can't leave the country. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, maybe eventually things will improve. It's got to get better, and maybe we could. We're in Baltimore, so home of Maryland Death Festival. So we'd love to have you over for that once things improve and
Yeah.
Mm.
things
You
get
never
better.
know. Yeah.
This is the Snaggletooth Extreme Metal Podcast.